Yeah. Looks like Stormzy. Way too big for my boots. Hey.
So do you want some breakfast then? Because I need to get Jaden breakfast.
No, I'm good.
You don't want breakfast?
I'll have a coffee fee and also probably change that light while we're here. Because all you need to do is just change the wires over. Me and Jack have done that before, you know. Only a slight risk of electrocution, and it's quite easy.
To be honest, I thought you guys won't be able to fit the light, but actually it went on quite well.
What is that sweet music to my ears?
I'm complimenting you on the light. You did a very good job.
Thank you, darling.
I thought you were gonna fail. That was my point.
Yeah, well, you know what they say.
What they say then?
You know what the people say, don't you?
What people saying?
Winners don't fail.
Winners do fail, they just learn from their failures until they win.
Well, not today, my friend. Not today. Hey, this is nice. This is like coffee time with the Bentleys.
It's quite nice.
Quite enjoyable experience actually having a coffee machine. It's the first time I've ever had a coffee machine, but it's quite enjoyable.
Oh, today when we came out of the house just after you left, there is already a thief outside waiting. The Arjie went out, so Arjie kind of like run over, the canal. He thought we're going that way, but we're not. We're going that way, right? So I said, Arjie, no, that way, this way. Then I just wait for him to come back, right? And the guys. Then I was waiting for Arjie. I didn't speak. Then for a few seconds. Then after that, Arjie didn't come back. I was calling him, right? And the guy goes, "Oh, is that your dog?" I thought we just came out of my house, and he's right in front of my house. That canal bit is not that long, right? It's right now our house.
What? Literally outside, inside our premises?
Yeah, literally outside our house. And he goes, "Oh, is that your dog?" I thought he came out of the house with me in front of his face, and he's asking me, "Is that my dog?" Like I know some people, they might think when people asking you, "Oh, is that your dog?" It's that they concerned about the dog's well-being and maybe the dog is lost. But sometimes it just makes me wonder. Arjie look like a victim, doesn't he?
What did you say to them?
How close that? I just say, yeah, I did just ignore them.
Right. Unbelievable. Thieves everywhere. Makes you feel sick, doesn't it?
It really did make me feel a bit sick. Can you believe that?
I can believe it because I've seen it, I've witnessed it, and I've told people off before.
Is that the other
For
day?
their thieving mentality. That's apparently one of the best things you can do to somebody who's doing wrong is confront them. If you confront them, it reduces people doing the crime actually. Like for example, if you know somebody is gonna steal, right? Because they've got a history of stealing, and you tell them not to steal, there's a chance they won't steal. If anyone wants to check out Arjie and Jaden,
Yeah.
then you just head over to Instagram, Arjie and Jaden. Arjie_Jaden. What I'll do, I want to test to see whether the Civic or the Range is more powerful.
Or you want to try
wanna,
number 2?
Yeah, I want to hold them, tie them together, and then do like a tug of war with it.
Again?
With them. Yeah, just to ensure the final victory.
Yeah.
We need a...
Yeah, the first one was inconclusive, wasn't it?
Well, it was inconclusive because we snapped both ropes. I was going to hold that in the video yesterday, but James said it looks ridiculous. I was going to hold it and say...
Hold it now, just show what it actually looks like.
Well, Jaden's break it, right? It's only a half face left.
I was going to hold it on the video like this. Like it's my love.
Now it's a little bit strange.
Isn't that what you said? Something along those
It
lines.
just looks really odd when out of nowhere you're just presenting the video like that.
It's like, alright, I know it's on the camera, actually it looks like you're holding a gun because of the shape.
Well, that's against...
I hold it,
That's against my Christian morals.
If I hold it, hi.
I don't know, it's hard to say.
Imagine you came in
weird.
to inquire about some vinyl wrap and Rikki comes up to you just holding that.
People think I'm a freak.
Carrying it around like a pet.
Why don't you just hold Arjie instead
Good.
of?
Yeah, you should hold Arjie.
You just hold Arjie.
Yeah.
And also, like, I want to start.
You say hold Arjie.
He just
Arjie
runs away.
slowly walks off.
I know.
And before he walks off, he uses his eye corner to check you as well.
So the geese were outside our house yesterday at night time. Fed them, and then they
Those
were out there
geese
outside.
are huge.
Massive, bro.
They're terrifying.
Bro, they eat like a loaf in a couple of days. Like they're serious. And
Have you been feeding the BCAAs in the morning or something?
BCAs and bread? No. They're getting big. Plus, I've noticed they're getting rather demanding. They're quite like demanding creatures, aren't they, Rikki?
Yeah. What's funny is that if I take Arjie go down the canal, and if that two geese come all the time, then if they see us, and he actually, the neck suddenly goes like that, then starts to shout at us and follow us home.
Shout.
Serious, it's starting intimidating us, you know.
You're getting mugged by geese on the way home.
Like little geese.
Yeah, they know us.
They know who we are. They're like, right, that's that family over there. Let's go hustle them. The bread, Warburton's fresh every day. I let them have a stale one this morning though. Like, I fed them last night.
Just to put them in line.
Just to like, yeah, just let them know. Do you know what I mean? Like, I fed them last night, and then there was one extra piece, and I thought, nah, they're being a bit greedy. I'll just like take that extra piece in, and I put the piece on top of like our coat rack, and I left it there. I forgot about it. Came this morning, and it's gone a bit stale. You know where bread goes stale, a bit hard, and you leave it overnight without being protected. I just broke it up and throw it to them, so that they felt that harshness of the staleness.
You've got to come home and they've broken your window now.
Sometimes go
If
home,
they fly
go
fast,
like 7 outside the house.
and they bully each other like
7
they're
with
ruthless.
2 dogs.
They're like proper savage each other, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Seriously, they savage each other.
Have a
like
fight.
they're having like pull each other's feathers out and stuff.
Yeah.
You know the noises they make. Those noises. I hear them every day. That's why.
You've been practicing how to communicate with them.
I'm like their adopted parent or something.
And also they get out of the water.
Yeah, they're starting to
when
land
you
on the
feed them.
bankage now,
Literally.
or whatever that thing is next to the.
You've taught them to walk.
They're landing on the side and like pooing on the side and everything now. Horrible, aren't they?
Antisocial geese terrorising the neighbourhood.
I think like we live in an iPhone society where everyone's got like square iPhone eyes, you know?
Square.
Everyone's got like iPhone eyes, like proper square.
What?
Because like people are on their phone 24/7.
All right, yeah. Just busy at pleasing themselves, isn't it?
24/7.
But
If you sleep 7, that's 19 hours.
It does
Wait.
make life a lot easier.
20 hours, sorry. Carry
Like even
Hey?
people just buy stuff on our phones
wait.
all the time, right? It make our business easy. You think about if we don't have all these people we never met but actually bought stuff from our website.
Back in the day, running a business was easier than it is now, in my opinion. Now it's actually more complicated with the internet.
Give people more options.
Yeah, and it's like also on top of that, it's like you're trying to run a business to people that you've never met. Back in the day, you only used to be selling to people like in a market or in your village, and you knew who they were, and they knew what you do and what you sell, and that you're the only guy in that area
Selling that thing.
selling it. They go to you to buy it. One guy sells sheepskin, one guy sells cow skin. Now it's like anyone can set up an online store selling anything.
Yes.
And that's why if any of you guys want to set up an online store, make sure you find a supplier. Don't forget to contact us, and we might be able to help you find a supplier from China, and we can help you out setting up a business. Why not? And if you want to collaborate, give us a shout.
Yeah.